So on Bruno Mars-Easily, they're all jazz chords. So this is a great time to learn some of the basic jazz chords. So I'm going to show you the basic jazz chords that you really should know in the order that they're in this song. So here's how you play G minor 7 with a bar chord. It's basically a root 6 bar chord with no second finger, and you can lift your pinky. That's sort of a one way to play it, G minor 7. But a better way in terms of jazz is to play that G with your third fret with your second finger, and then bar 3 strings on your fourth, second, third, and fourth strings. And you're actually muting the fifth string and the first. G minor 7. And what's cool about that is then you can move it around. Here's A minor 7, A sharp minor 7, C minor 7, F minor 7. Anyways, but we're on G, so even though it's a little annoying to play it first, these are all really useful jazz chords. G minor 7, or you could play this way. That's cool too, okay? So I'm gonna play it the real jazz way. Now, C9, let's look at that one. So second finger on the third fret of the fifth string, second finger on the second fret of the fourth string, and then what you do is you put your third finger on the third fret of the third string, and then you actually flatten it and bar it over 2 strings. So it goes like this. So you have, right? Cool. That's it. Just sort of more focused here. Cool. So that's a C9. That's a really useful chord. Yes, you could play it like this with 2 fingers, but it's not really. It's mostly done this way. That way you have an extra finger to play a 13th up here. If you want, you could also use that. But let's start. This is C9. And again, you can move it all over. C sharp 9, D9. So that's C9. So we had G minor 7, C9. It's right underneath it. And really, what are you doing? You're moving your second finger down, and then basically adding your first finger for the C9, and this bar just moves down 1 string. So they're actually really pretty similar. All right, third chord is the F major 7, and major 7s are the happiest sounding jazz chord. So we're gonna play it like this. We're gonna start, F is here, so we're gonna put our first finger, nothing on the 5th string, first finger's on the 6th string, then we put our ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, pinky underneath that in the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then our 2nd finger goes in the 1st fret on the 2nd string. And when you strum, if you're using a pick, you just touch this 5th string with one of these fingers. I'm using my first finger to just touch it. So when I play through, you can't hear it. And if you're using your fingers to pick, then you obviously don't need to even touch that string. But that's F major 7, and again, you can move it all over. So really, we've learned 36 chords, because we learned, this is actually 12 chords. G minor 7, C9, again you can move it all over, and F major 7, F sharp major 7, G, but in this song it's F major 7. So here's how the beginning goes. G minor 7, C9, F major 7. All right, and now we're gonna do D minor 7. Now, you know how you had G minor 7? You could actually technically do it way up here, but it's so high sounding that I think it's going to be better to do the D minor 7 like this. So what we're going to do is play it with a bar chord. So D's here on the 5th fret of the 5th string, make a power chord, and then add your 2nd finger to the 2nd string in this 6th fret, and then bar with your first fingers. That's a pretty cool chord. D minor 7. Here's D, power chord, bar, add your 2nd finger, bar. So let's go over those. We have G minor 7, C7, C9, sorry, then F major 7, and then D minor 7. G minor 7, C9, F major 7. And actually, they end with a kind of an F. They go regular F there. So G minor, C9, F major 7, D minor 7, G minor, C9, F. Cool. Now for the next part, since we learned D minor 7, to play C minor 7, all we do is we go here. So that one's easy. And you could play C minor 7 here too, using the root 6 version. This is root 5 minor. This is root 6 minor. So now you know two versions. You just gotta know where the roots are. Here's C. Then you got F13. How do you play F13? I'll show you. F again, but now you're gonna put your second finger on the first fret of the 4th string, third finger in the second fret of the 3rd string, and then you're gonna add your pinky. Really cool chord. That's the F13. Right. So we had C minor 7. This is in the chorus. Then we go to F13. Now B flat major 7. You know how we learned F major 7? You could play it up here. Here's the note B flat. So the chorus goes C minor 7, F13, and then we're going to play B flat major 7. Now, we learned C9, so E flat 9 next. It's just in the 6th fret. This finger, the root, is in the 6th fret. So here's how the chorus goes. C minor 7, F13, E flat major 7, now E flat 9. It's right underneath that. And you're already recycling your chords. That's what I was saying. If you just learn the basics, the basic jazz ones, you're going to be able to get around, especially if you know the names of the notes on these two bottom strings, you'll be able to get around. So the chorus just basically goes C minor 7, F13. C minor 7, F13, E flat major 7. Then we sort of stop. Back to C minor 7, F13, E flat 9. Last time, C minor 7, F13, E flat major 7. And then they do last chord is a diminished chord. Now, diminished chords, once you learn one shape, you can move it around in the same shape and make the same chord. It's kind of because it's called a symmetrical chord. All the intervals are minor thirds. So every note, they're all minor thirds. So that means that if you just take that same shape and move it, everything up a minor third, which is 3 half steps, it becomes the same exact chord with just the notes sort of flipped. So here's how you make, there's lots of ways to make a diminished chord, but I'm going to show you this F sharp this way. So you're going to play second finger on the note F sharp, which is your 2nd fret on the E string, first finger on the 4th string in the 1st fret, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then you bar this finger over 3 strings, and you play the 6th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Cool. And again, if you get this diminished chord happening, then you can move it up a minor third, 3 frets, same chord. So you can kind of play all over the guitar. Cool. And we're back to G minor. Okay, so that is, let's run through the verse once and let's run through the chorus once. Here's the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. G minor 7, C9, F major 7, D minor 7, back to G minor, C9, F major 7. Then we'll go to the chorus. Ready. C minor 7, F13, B flat major 7, E flat 9. Flat major 7. Cool, and then we do the same thing again. C minor 7, F13, B flat major 7, E flat 9, C minor 7, F13, B flat major 7, and we end with that F diminished. And that takes us back to G minor 7. Great song, and a great chance for you to learn all those jazz chords. Minor 7s. Basically in jazz you have major 7s, you have 7s, which can also be a 9th or a 13th. Okay, those are called extensions, and then a minor 7th. And then if you really wanted to get all the jazz chords down, then you learn a minor 7 flat 5. If you have those kind of four major basic qualities, you can kind of get through any jazz tune by knowing those. So really fun. Try to dig in and learn that. Okay.